What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing our Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown playthrough. This is going to be episode 2 as we're going to do an episodic feel for this playthrough. In the last episode we did the whole caretaker array and the whole introduction to the Delta Quadrant. Kind of similar along the lines as the actual show. Obviously in today's episode we are going to be trying to gather food, as that is the mission from Neelix. We are in Sector 2 and we have to do a bit of exploration and build new quarters and other things like that. So I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, feel free to hit that like button, don't forget to comment your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube to help the channel out. And if you're watching live on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button to help support the channel, and feel free to chat with me live. Right, so we are in the second sector and we are gonna just check our food. So we're maximum deuterium, we are maximum on geranium. So we're gonna basically just scan some of these planets and hopefully dilithium. Ooh, yeah. Could do is get some dilithium. There's a Talaxian freighter there. What was that? Tritanium. Ooh, tritanium ore. Gonna probably need to do that to fix the hull damage, maybe? It's a repair station, interesting. Uranium, geranium, deuterium. There's a few bits here, isn't there? So tritanium, geranium. Alright, well let's go get some dilithium first, because why not? I don't know what I could do here. In the ship. We've only unlocked a small portion of the ship since yesterday. I do have major crew quarters coming in this section, which is going to be built in 6 cycles. Holodeck is requiring life support, which requires 3 decks of life support. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have hull reinforcements coming in as a research in the science lab. I do have an empty room there as well. Do we have any crew we can use? No, we're no crew. So let's go get some dilithium and then progress with the story. Ruin. Alright, so we have detected a Class D planet. This small planetoid has no atmosphere, but scans reveal surface deposits of resources trapped just beneath the ice. The low gravity makes remote operations easy, but the surface is extremely cold. So shoot a thermal beam of heat to heat a wide surface area for mining. Navigational deflector level 1. Launch a torpedo to shatter the surface for resource exposure. Torpedo bay level 1. Okay. And deploy specialized mining probe to break, which requires workshop level 2. So we're gonna risk it with the torpedo launch, because why not? Ah, we failed. Hull minus 35. The torpedo blast was uncontrolled, triggering a catastrophic seismic fracture that scattered all resources and caused a major shockwave. Damn it! Nuts. That's the only planet with dilithium on. So, okay. How do I repair hull anyway? Hull damage. Morale crew. Assign new teams at the engineering office. Engineering office, which is torpedo bay, transport room, workshop, stellar cartography, main engineering. Upgrade the warp core to level 2. So Captain, the warp core was never fully repaired after the initial damage, bringing us to the Delta Quadrant. To meet our growing energy demands for travel and facilities, we must upgrade to level 2. This is a fundamental task. Okay. So how do we upgrade it? So we need 20 dilithium. Well, we've got 20 dilithium. It's the so tritanium we don't have. Okay, so we need to find some tritanium. stellar cartography. Where is my workshop? Do I not have a workshop? Torpedo Bay? Transport room? Oh, there's workshop. Alright, management. Assign a hero to the room to receive an efficient bonus required hero attributes. Okay. Well, let's go get some tritanium, shall we? Alright, so the crew quarters were built. Nice. So the crew is happy and fulfilled promise. Well, 100% morale. Yes. Okay. So sensors detect unusual energy readings emanating from a moon. Scans reveal rich metal deposits with strange crystalline structures on the moon's surface. So carefully mine using specialized teams and equipment, which is just that. Okay. And send a team and mine everything we can get our hands on. Engineering office level 1. Let's risk it. Oh, average. Average. So 50% reward distribution, 29. Okay. 4 crew got sick. God, it's a bit brutal. Absolutely brutal. What's that? Okay, that's the walk core upgrade. Sick bay is, that's the metal. Sick bay, cargo bay. Phaser control room. $12 cycles for those lot. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to assign the doctor to sick bay, of course. Main engineering. Balana Torres goes to there. Okay. Let's put Tuvok in there and put Chakotay in there, why not? Alright. So we've got 464 without beds. So I need more crew quarters, don't I? Okay. Oh yeah, upgrade the wall. Right. So management. So I need some more geranium. Okay. Let's go find some geranium. Which is, where's my mouse? Let's go with that one. That was completely average to 38. Alright. Okay. Right, okay, so we got hull reinforcements, guys. So I can't upgrade that. Inspired workforce. High morale threshold bonuses are increased. Holodeck now. So I got crew quarters. How about engineering? Plasma torch. Small battery compartment. It's not really a lot for me to do for the moment. Field training, what's that do? Increase XP for heroes in away missions by 10%. It's interesting. So plasma torching? Alright. Do we have enough to upgrade? So let's upgrade it. Upgrade in 3 cycles. Okay. Detected a Class E plant. The molten surface, extremely high temperatures. Okay. Deploy standard mining probe to mine resources. Let's go with that one. That's good. 42. Take that. Alright. What's this? Our scanners picked up definite dilithium signatures inside a rogue Class M planetoid. We're talking about approximately 500 to 1,000 metric tons of dilithium. We should take a look. Set a course. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Oh, send an away team. Alright, so let's have a look. Right, we'll send 2 back. We'll send Paris because he has medical training. And we need a diplomat of some kind, so I reckon Chakotay. Why not? Captain, we're inside a cave system, and our tricorders are picking up strong dilithium signatures. Orders. Perform a genealogical analysis. Let's go with that. Critical success. So critical success is better? Yeah? The team blasts a hole in the rock face, but there's no difference. Though the tricorder is still picking up the signatures of what's going on. Ah, this is the Vidians. The Vidians. Oh, dang. Gotta be careful here. Captain, we found a metal door protected by a sophisticated force field. It seems we're not alone. Orders. The team destroyed the force field and the door with a controlled explosion, revealing a constructed tunnel they enter. Captain, we're standing in a kind of operating room, and someone has acquired quite the collection of organs. No sign of anyone alive. Oh dear. The organs are from a multitude of different species, and some seem infected with a flesh-eating disease. Is this chamber someone's biological repository? Suddenly, a secret door swings open, and a hooded figure rushes out, holding a tricorder-like device. Captain, threat established. Orders. I want to go with retreat because I know what those machines can do. Focused, the team tactically withdraws from the chamber and beams back to Voyager. Yeah, I don't really want to take on the Vidians with their like beaming organs weapons, you know? I know what the Vidians are. Yeah, Captain, the away team has returned. That was a close call. Quite. We cannot draw any definitive conclusions as to what was down there. But what about a guess, Lieutenant? I guess we are dealing with a species that appropriates organs, and our away team almost contributed to their collection. However, the why is not clear. Captain, an alien ship just left the planet at warp speed. We can still follow their ion trail. Oh, what do I do? I'll leave him alone. Leave him alone for a minute. Best to let sleeping dogs lie. Nice. Alright, okay. Let's grab some deuterium and then head to the planet we need to go. Upgrade successful, Captain. The warp core is now level 2. We've significantly increased our maximum energy output, making Voyager ready for higher demands. Another crew cores. Ooh. Captain, we've encountered a debris field. Sensors indicate that the debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan debris. Quickly beam aboard any valuable salvage before the attackers return. Let's go with that one. Yeah, 606. Take that. Alright. Okay. Let's go tier 2. And what we got now? Engineering office. Battery compartment stores up to 120 surplus energy from the warp core. Battery discharge to temporarily supply missing energy before grey mode is activated. Okay. So I have to research that, I'm guessing. Well, I don't need uranium anyway. Clear debris. And clear debris. Right. Let's quickly go get some uranium. Alright, we have detected a Class P planet where the surface is frozen. Geological scans indicate resource deep beneath the ice. Retrieving them requires breaking through the dense ice layer, but the temperatures are freezing and snowstorms could hinder us. I literally only have one option. Let's give it a go. Nice, excellent. Right. So a maximum on uranium now. Deploy collectors for Broussard collectors. Let's try that. Average. Minus 15 to hull. Captain, I've been looking over the structural integrity of the ship. We've sustained a fair amount of damage. Nothing that triggers any alarms yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. I recommend we take some time to dispatch a few work teams to address the damage. Build or upgrade the engineering office for future hull repairs. Okay. Let's see if I can upgrade the engineering office, which is engineering office. Do I not have an engineering office? Unless I gotta build one. Aha, engineering office. Seven cycles. Okay. Because these are all crew cores, and then... Oh, there's an engineering office right there. Hang on. Right, engineering office. Right, management. Upgrading requires missing technology. Hull repair per cycle 3 plus uranium. Okay. Resource management in this game is pretty intense. Let's go check out the repair station. Alright. I want to upgrade it, but I can't. Get a small battery compartment. Just get another engineering office so I can upgrade some shit. Well, not upgrade some shit, but you know. That requires 3, and that's 2 space. Okay. 2 space there. I can clear this room. Oh, no available work. Okay. Captain, we've come across a space station that repairs starships. Pay deuterium 300 to repair hull. Pay titanium 50 to repair hull to 100%. Titanium. We do not have enough titanium. Or do we? We have 90. Alright, use standard mining procedures for now. Let's go with that. 23. Alright, let's get some deuterium. Right, yeah. Deuterium running low. Understood. We'll stock up to 900 deuterium. Let's do that. Captain, we have found an abandoned drift in space. Risk it. Oh, yes. Nice. Alright, let's go over here and then do the main mission. Repair a new life support to unlock a new deck. Okay. Requires 7. Well, I don't have 7. No, it requires 70. I don't have 7 either. Gotta run out of deuterium at this rate. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Send an away team. Alright, just need a diplomat, so we might as well just send Jacobe. Captain, we've arrived. Half the crew must beam down. How should we proceed? Okay. Nice. The away team analyzes the local vegetation and gather a variety of plants, including delicious-looking apples and peculiar roots. Concerns about their edibility remain. We received your signal about the ship in orbit, Captain. Ensign Saskia is missing, and we can't locate her combat signal. Orders, Captain. Okay. The team discovers an abandoned berry bag near a cave. A promising sign Saskia was here. Captain, we're hearing voices inside the cave. Orders. Readying for combat proves wise. Kazon emerge blasting. The team prevails unscathed. Why were the K's in here? Is Seska safe? Captain, we're inside the cave, but no signs of Seska. Let's go with that one. Critical success. A thorough search pays off. Seska is found. She recounts a Kazon ambush while gathering mushrooms. Captain, another Kazon patrol. We're taking heavy fire. Under fire, the team makes a strategic retreat, escaping the cave and beaming aboard Voyager. Nice. Captain, the away team is back with Ensign Saskia and quite a haul. Should we move it to the cargo bay? I appreciate Neelix's enthusiasm, but I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and the actual nutritional value. Simply having a lot of it doesn't solve our problems. A valid point, Commander. We'll have the food analyzed in the science lab. Science lab. Right. Who's good at science? Harry Kim's good at science. Put Harry there. Right. So I need more deuterium, and I've only really got enough for 9 rounds. So if I lower... Yeah, if I lower that... Okay. There's literally only duranium left here. Can I move sector? It's just 6 cycles away. Can you scan it? Well, there's a few planets. Hey, what up, Arthurs? Thank you for the subscribe. Much appreciated, buddy. Yep. Oh, no way. Let's go towards this binary star system. Whoop, speed ahead. How you doing, Arthurs? Cool, we are low on duranium. Or deuterium. As the commander feared, the Leola routes aren't a long-term solution. We need to find another way to stock our pantry. Suggestions? Captain, I was thinking about building a hydroponics bay. It would give the crew a chance to reconnect with the natural process of growing food. What's that? Doing good, thank you, Gray. No worries. Do you like my Star Trek top? I got I got it specifically for this game. We can also hit up some local train stations with the Aero Shuttle, barter for supplies, do a little Delta Quadrant grocery shopping, so to speak. But Captain, there are so many planets out here, we just need to keep exploring to find one brimming with the most delicious, nutritious delicacies. Think of the culinary adventures. Hydroponics, trade, exploration, all valid options, thank you. Oh Captain, regardless of your choice, the raw ingredients still need to be prepared, naturally. I'd be honoured to apply my culinary skills. However, the mess hall lacks a proper galley. Would you be willing to sacrifice your private dining room for the greater good of the crew? Wonderful! I'll get to work straight away. What's that? I do like Star Trek tops, also on Star Trek Online at the moment. Nice. Okay, so I gotta upgrade the mess hall. Okay. Well, first, let's scan the star system because I'm running low on deuterium. I have some deuterium there. Did I say Kazon? Kazon fighter. Some food. Food. Deuterium. Nice geranium, should I say? Nothing to reveal. Well, I got enough fuel to go 4 cycles, so planets of plenty. There's a shipwreck. Class O. Deuterium. Some deuterium there. And a deuterium there. So if we can go 4 cycles is just going to be enough to get there. Okay. K's on fighter. Here we go. Well, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it. Alright. There we go. 585 do the thingy. Alright. Gotta build some crew quarters. Everything is offline. I know. Let's get some power going, shall we? Alright. Got some power on, right. Resource management in this game. There's something else. Alright, so upgrades people, upgrades. So upgrade that. Right. Repair life support for a new deck. Well, I really want it on this deck, but I need geranium. I need 70 geranium. Oh, look at that, there's geranium there. Whew. My goodness. 60. Seven cycles away. Well, we need deuterium, so let's go. Brilliant. Okay. I'm gonna risk the boost side collectors. I need 4. Alright, let's put Neelix in there. Alright. Okay. Alright. Might have to turn off a deck at this point. What happened if I toggle that off? Literally do nothing. Okay. Hey, right. So we got some deuterium now. Okay. Geranium and tritanium. Nice. 11 cycles. Right, okay. So we have enough geranium now. Okay, let's gotta repair a deck, don't I? 10 cycles. So we got 3 there and 4 there, so that's 7. Kinda gotta like plan the route as well so we don't run out of stuff. All I want is some dilithium, guys. How hard's that? Yeah, build a battery compartment in a minute. Alright. Nice. Battery compartment. Can I put battery in there? Cost 10 and it only takes up 1 square. Okay. Why is that paused? Unpaused. Alright. It's like playing like a strategic game of chess here. Yeah. Right, it doesn't work for me with the Busar collector for some reason, so I'd rather do that. Right. Give that a repair. Alright, how much to get to over there? 8 cycles. We've got 28. And I've done most of that. Can always come back round for that food. I'm guessing that's where we have to go. Okay, so energy is essential to power rooms. Any energy not used is wasted. Use battery compartments to store excess energy and use it if you run out of deuterium or warp core doesn't provide enough energy. Okay. Okay, so we actually storing power now. Storing power. Using power. Using power. Using power. Right. Okay. How much have I got? Well, probably do that one. Probably the safer bet. Okay, so we need to build a hydroponics bay. So we need the science lab. Hydroponics. So that would be crew, I'm guessing. Science. Hydroponics. 13 to do. Okay. I need geranium. Typical. Repair the aero shuttle bay. The geranium. Okay. Let's go find some geranium. Geranium's over there. Let's see what this is first. Alright, so we've identified a lush planet teeming with life and rich in untapped mineral deposits. Unfortunately, the planet violates volatile. That's the word, guys. It's volatile. I know how to speak. The planet's volatile climate leaves little time for exploration, with intense storms predicted to arrive soon. We can only focus on one objective. Well, there is a bunch of food resources out there, so I would want to say focus on geranium. Yeah, 100 geranium. Take that. Right, so with geranium done, let's get the aero shuttle fixed. 4 cycles. We have 24 to go. We have 2 work crews. We fix this one. Yes, yeah, fix the shuttle bay 2. And Space Storms of Star Trek, yeah. Maybe clear out a room or 2. It's the resources management of this game that's tricky, because you're constantly using deuterium, right? And that's your fuel for your warp core, so you got to kind of keep that kind of going. And so far, the only way I know of getting it is harvesting it from planets. Yeah. So 6 cycles. We got 24 cycles left. So if we go get some food and then jump to the next star system. That's YouTube. So trade offer, trade duration. Okay, so we could trade stuff. All right. Room. Okay, send a shuttle to breach the storage from outside and extract resources. That's probably the better one. Yeah, nice. Average. Alright, so now we clear the room. Let's build some well, I got is hydroponics still under? Yeah, still researching. And so the aero shuttle, which is in here, we can use that to trade. Diplomacy. Oh, right, so we have to await a trade offer. So we can't make a trade offer. Resources for a Star Trek game like this. Yeah. See, I like it. I do like it. How about the shuttle? Shuttle bay. $18 to shuttle total construction. Okay. Right. So battery. We're on batteries, are we? Why are we on batteries? Or maybe it's because batteries are full? Is that why? Put another battery in. And clear out some rooms. Let's grab some food. Nice, got some food. Alright, our food stores are good. Incoming distress call. Captain, we're picking up a distress call. On screen. Oh, fucking Kazon. Anyone who can hear this message, lost control of the bridge. Ship is failing apart. Help now, please. Ooh, what do you think? I reckon it's a trap. Captain, this may be a trap. Optional. General scan of the Kazon ship. Sensor array. Chance. Optionalized. Analyze damage of the Kazon ship. Scan for other Kazon ships. I'll scan for other Kazon ships. Scan for any other Kazon ships in the area. Nothing showing up, Captain. Alright, analyze the damage. Can we determine if they've sustained genuine damage? Its fluctuating nucleonic patterns might indicate a reactor breakdown on board. Let's take a general scan. Scan the Kazon ship. Let's see what we're dealing with. The ship is identical to the Kazon Nistrum raider we previously encountered, Captain. The Kazon Nistrum is one of the most violent sects in the entire Kazon collective. Oh, it's not even giving me a chance to say, nope, I'm going the other way. Alright, let's go investigate. Well, help, but be cautious. This could be an opportunity to make new friends or enemies. Well, the Kazon are a bunch of dicks, so, you know. Did I say that out loud? Let's go. There's the hydroponics bay. Right, let's put a hydroponics bay in first. Right. Can we do anything here in terms of upgrades? No. Just the one upgrade, I think. Or field training. What was the crew one? I think it was morale, wasn't it? And morale. Yeah. How about combat? We got anything for combat in the upgrades? I did say it out loud, didn't I? Captain's acknowledgement. Increase morale gain after a 1 combat for morale. And then all the Borg stuff. Okay, let's go with field training. Ruined. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Send an away team. Clearly wants me to do it, so... Right, let's go with Tuvok, because Tuvok's like the beast. Alright. And then we will go with Balana for the engineer. And actually... Let's go with Tom, because he brings the medical stuff, and we'll go with Chakotay again, because he covers all our bases. English, do I speak? No. At this point, I speak an alien language. Alright, the inside of the raider shows signs of a massive explosion. No signs of the crew. Orders. Swarm out and search the ship for the crew. Call out for survivors. Scan for life signs of the crew. I would have said scan for life signs. Let's go with swarm out. It's critical as a success. Such a ship reveals the Kazon's horrific fate. They're fused with the wreckage. One comatose survivor is beamed directly to Voyager's sickbay. They're fused with the wreckage. Interesting. What has happened here? Yeah, right. Examine one of the dead Kazon. Go with that one. A medical examination reveals no signs of conventional weapons or combat, suggesting the disaster originated within the ship. Any suggestions on how to find the origin of the explosion, Captain? Really? Tom again? Well, we're gonna fail this one because Paris is like, meh. A cascading failure triggers a power surge, inflicting minor injuries on the away team. They eventually locate and irradiate and a radiate area behind a force field, likely the origins of the explosion. Oh, Paris is injured. Captain, there's... Well, I'm gonna have to go with Tuvok anyway. They scan the console from a distance. The analysis reveals traces of Federation technology within the console. The away team returns to Voyager with this shocking discovery. Okay. Who's Mr. Fuzzy? It seems the Kazon tried to install Federation technology. We are unsure why. Can't we transport it out to examine it? Not with those levels of nucleonic radiation. We could create a subspace bubble or build an expander. One's quicker and riskier, the other's safer but more resource intensive. Let's go with the expander. We won't risk lives no matter how expensive it is. One expander. How on earth did the Kazon get their hands on the Federation technology? Well, I know exactly who did that. Fucking Seska did. The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them. I don't like this. If technology changed hands, maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Who could have met them while you were on the surface? Well, Seska. Ensign Seska was unaccounted for. Oh, there she is. I was picking mushrooms. The Kazon ambushed me. Quiet. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor, Captain. Captain, this raises serious security concerns with marquee personnel in critical areas. This is about you being passed over for Chief Engineer, isn't it, Carrie? Oh, no, Therese, it's about security. Conventional timing, Carrie. Almost like someone wanted to make the Marquis look like perfect scapegoats. It was you, Seska. Don't bitch me, right? Enough. We'll determine the truth through proper investigations. Sick bay to Captain Janeway. It's the Kazon. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete pyrocyte replacement to save him. Requesting authorization. Are we equipped for this procedure? I've already run a crew compatibility analysis. I also noticed Ensign Seska never provided a blood sample. Yes, because she's Cardassian. Spoilers! I had a childhood disease and I was warned never to donate blood. How about punch in the face and nosebleed? Test that. I mean, what? I already found enough compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a blood sample for general medical purposes. I don't see the point in that, Doctor. Yeah, I'm going to order Seska to give it. Ensign Seska, I order you to provide a blood sample. It's for your own good. And about the Kazon patient. Ooh, use the Vidian surgical device to replace his parasite. Didn't see? I missed that opportunity to get a Vidian item. Replace his parasites. Do everything in your power, Doctor. Good news, Captain. The Kazon is stable. Chances are high that he'll survive. Oh. Good. Let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the expander. Alright. So I need to build the expander. So science laboratory is researching. I don't know where to go. Right. Well, unpause that. So I'm guessing the expander will be in the science laboratory. So engineering. Did a craft expander in the workshop. Oh, workshop. Where's that to? Workshop. Right. Okay. And I still need to build a hydroponics bay for food. How big is a hydroponics bay? That's the question. Science laboratory. Hydroponics bay is a 3-slot. It's a 3-slot. I'm gonna put hydroponic bays just here. 5 cycles. Okay. Well, let's grab some duranium and then try and bug out to another star system. And go that. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a few bits there. Repair station. A glimmer of hope. Scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace disturbances indicate it is collapsing rapidly. Captain, what do we do now? We don't have much time to investigate. Let's investigate it. We won't let this opportunity pass us by. Helm set course for the wormhole, around plus 200. Alright, okay. So I gotta get there in 30 cycles. Let's do some scanning first, shall we? Good. Uranium. Dilithium. Food. Wherever that is. Uranium. So that is a Talaxian freighter. Uranium. Deuterium. Food. Deuterium. Deuterium. Okay, so I need to go duh duh duh, and up we go. Okay. Well, my hole's basically almost there. You want me to get up to 900? Do my best. Oh, so close. Nice. Not as easy enough. Alright, field training. Okay. Ooh. 3 crew died. Fuck you. And minus the shuttle. Okay. Asshole. Energy loss report. Batteries depleted. Energy provided. Bane batteries. Okay. Out of order. Your mess hall will be now getting out emergency rations. Okay, right. So we got maximum on deuterium. Alright, let's go with normal food rations. Save myself some fuel. On deuterium. Okay. So, batteries. What do the batteries do? So batteries discharge and temporarily supply missing energy before grey mode is activated. When energy consumption exceeds production of, or there is insufficient deuterium available. Okay. I see. So I'm actually I need more power. Need more power. There we go. It's better. Alright. It's because our walk core wasn't on thingy. Alright. Let's go with that. Let's clear out some of these rooms, shall we? Alright. So, we're minus 32 food. So let's go 6 cycles away. 6 is there. What was short on? 7. 7. 7. Let's go there. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Captain, we're approaching the wormhole. On screen. Where's the wormhole? The view screen shows only the vast, star-studded expanse of the Delta Quadrant. But the coordinates indicate Voyager has arrived. Where is it? The wormhole, a supposed ticket home, remains doubly invisible. If I remember rightly, this isn't like the micro wormhole. Are we in visual range? Affirmative, Captain. There must be the smallest wormhole on record. Magnify. Even magnified, the wormhole remains a frustratingly small blip on the screen. Disbelief and a flicker of despair crosses the bridge crew faces. Is this their only hope of returning home? It's small. The aperture is about 30 centimeters in diameter, but it is large enough for a message. It could carry a data transmission to Federation space in minutes. We still have to find out if it goes anywhere near the Alpha Quadrant. We could send a probe beforehand. A modified probe would have a greater chance of success, but would require time and resources. The modified probe is worth it. 1 modified probe blueprints. Aye aye, Captain. So that would be down in the workshop. Workshop. Alright, well I got 6 things to do. 6 things. So let's go over here. Four crew got injured. I'm sorry. Right. You know what I could do? I could build some storage I do need some storage. Crew? No. That's a large ass car. Can hold 30,000 of that. Or 30,000? 3,000? I don't know why he said 30,000. Alright. Let's go with another storage bay. I need to really sort some stuff out. Well, batteries are full. Emergency shield generator. So I want to demolish 2 cycles. A new trade offer has been received. Alright, how do I check trade offer? That'll be in here, won't it? For 500 food. Dismiss. Alright, Right. 2 Talaxia ships are in a standoff over salvage for a derelict vessel. One captain wants to use it to aid Talaxian refugees. The other wants to sell it to fund their colony. They offer us a share of the salvage if we help them. Let's go with the middle. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah. Voyager mediation efforts are successful, leading to a peaceful resolution and increased goodwill with the Talaxian people. Okay. So we have crafted. Return to the wormhole. We do need more food though. So 2 cycles there, and then to get back would cost 5, give or take. Let's go see if we can get some dilithium. Get some food, and then go back to the wormhole. Crew got injured, typical. Okay. At least we've got 140 food, I suppose. Alright, let's head back to the wormhole. So if you spend too long in a sector, the crew get restless. Okay, interesting to know. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Captain, the probe is ready. Send in the modified probe. Do it. Telemetry data incoming, Captain. The view screen shows a green vortex, the image transmitted by the probe from inside the micro wormhole. A sense of wonder and anxiety fills the bridge. What is on the other side? It doesn't look like any wormhole I've ever seen. It must be old, decaying. Any ideas where our probe will end up, Ensign? No, but a phase variant in the radiation stream. It's stuck. Can it break free? Unlikely. Wait. It was just scanned by someone else. Hail them. Use the probe to reinforce the signal. We're receiving an answer, Captain. On screen. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager, who is receiving this communication. Oh, yeah, it's the Romulans. I remember this. But this is in the past, I believe. It's a wormhole in time. Yeah, I am Telek Rimor of the Romulan Astrophysical Academy. Science vessel Talvath. Location Alpha Quadrant, Sector 1385. What are your coordinates? We are in the Delta Quadrant, but since it hasn't been charted, I can't specify our exact location. Delta Quadrant, on a Federation starship called Voyager. I have not heard of a ship with that name. It is new, but not classified. Surprising, Romulans are usually well informed. I've been in deep space for over a year, and I'm not privy to the latest intelligence. I am sure my government knows of any Federation expeditions to the Delta Quadrant. It's a complicated story. Please, if you could... I don't believe you. You are undoubtedly still in the Alpha Quadrant. I'll ask again, what are your coordinates? Okay. Convince the Romulans with technical facts. Try to convince the Romulans with logic. Convince him that you are telling the truth. Let's go with Tuvok. Logic always prevails. I understand your concern. Naturally, the Romulan Empire does not want Starfleet spied on its science vessels. However, wouldn't a spy come up with a more plausible lie? Implausible, but I will believe you for now. Thank you, Captain Ramor. Can you help us get in contact with Starfleet? Starfleet, you aren't making this any easier, Captain. Linked beamed unlock in the science tech tree. Okay. Oh, linked beaming. Captain, we could try using the visual link signal to beam our crew to the Romulan ship. Linked beaming unlocked in the science tech. This has never been done before. We'd have to test it. Would you be willing to assist us, Captain Ramor? Fine, but you will beam me to your ship and back, and then I'll see what I can do for you. Ramor out. Captain, I'm not convinced of the Romulan's benevolence. I will look further into him in Starfleet databanks. Okay. So, science, whatever that was. Linked beaming, 12 turns. Do that for a minute. Let's get some more deuterium and some more food. Nice. Neelix. Captain, you simply must see the cargo bay. Our pantry is positively bursting with the most magnificent delicacies. Now that the hard work is behind us, we can finally move on to the fun part, the preparation. Just imagine the possibilities. Takar loggerhead eggs, whisked to perfection. A hearty Leola root pilaf, followed by a decadent L'Orealian pudding. I promise you, your taste buds will melt away. I can't tell if he means that literally. In any case, the results speak for themselves. Our food stores are well stocked. Mission accomplished, Captain. Well done. Morale plus 400. Wow. Right. Let's grab this deuterium and then head back to the wormhole. Oh, 5 crew got severely injured. Warning. What's the warning? Okay. Well, I do have the doctor in there. Was that the warning? Might as well get some food, because I'm going to have to waste some cycles anyway on this wormhole. Alright. Okay, right. Let's head back to the wormhole. Or we can head there, actually. There you go, link beaming done. Spent too much. Yeah, I know we spent too much time in this sector. What do you want from me? Right. Alright, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. We're all set, Captain. Riamore is standing by. Let's give it a try. Energize. Against all odds, the transporter beam pierces the micro wormhole, bringing Teluk Riamore aboard Voyager. The impossible has become reality. This breakthrough could open a way home. This is quite the breakthrough. I thought we lost you. A phase variance in the radiation stream had me worried. Lieutenant, begin the evacuation. I suggest we delay, Captain. I've noticed some inconsistencies in our database, and this phase variance confirms my suspicions. Captain Riamore, what year is it? Year? Well, it's 2351. But this is 2371. Our Romulan guest is a person from the past. That wormhole is a rift not just in space, but also in time. We were so close. I'm afraid we're left with our original request. In 20 years, would you relay our message to Starfleet? I will. If you should find a way back within my lifetime, I would welcome a message from you. You'll hear from us because we will get back. Energize. Ah, Captain, I think that might not be possible. Our guest has become entangled with the wormhole on a quantum level. Beaming him back could... My patient wears thin, Captain. Can we compensate? Theoretically, but it'll be risky. Very. I don't care. I insist you send me back. Okay, so... locate a safer way through the wormhole. So that's like 30% plus 40% chance. So it's probably the better. Modify and focus the harmonic field of the wormhole. Synchronize Riamore's quantum signature, or modify tracked beam for a quantum operation. Ooh. Let's go with the first one. Reinterpret the stellar charts and look for subatomic backdoors. Success. It's been here all along, Captain. A safe route through the wormhole. Look, Captain, the transport parameters are improved, but that doesn't mean safe. The risk of catastrophic failure is still high. You really want to go through with this? My return is imperative. I must be sent back, regardless of personal cost. Go through with the transport, send Riamore home. He has a life waiting for him. We won't rob him of that. Execute transport. Energize. The signal pattern is wavering, compensating. Reading phase variance errors. Proceed? Just proceed. Adjust the quantum resolution. Lock stabilized. Wormhole subatomic integrity starting to collapse. Can we get him through in time? Perhaps. However, we need to act now. Let's do it. Increase harmonic resonance and divert all power to the transporters. Lock is stabilized. It appears Captain Riamore's transport was successful. The wormhole collapsed simultaneously. It appears. Only time will tell. Janeway to crew. Captain Riamore has been transported. While we can't be entirely certain he has successfully returned to his time, the odds are in his favor. He carries a message that could reshape our future. Though we expect no rescue, we are allowed to hope. Janeway out. Captain, I did not want to mention this in the presence of Captain Riamore, but the Federation database states that he died in 2367, 4 years ago. Then hope is all we have. Helm, return to our old course. Mission success. Eye of the Needle. Okie dokie. Alright, let's get out of this star system now, shall we? I'm gonna build some more crew quarters. No, not emergency. That's some proper crew quarters. All right. And we're going. Trading station, class Tlaxin Balax freighter. Some more freighters. Interstellar cloud. Let's go to the cloud. There's another course. Engage warp drive. And we're off. Sensors detect unusual activity in a high-pressure nebula. Omicron particles scatter freely with large clusters sealed behind stable energy barriers. It's a chance, but risky. Force open the pockets to access the particles. Focus only on the accessible particles between the pockets. 400 deuterium. Alright. Scan this system. Deuterium there. Joe, it's telling me to return to the Kazon radar. I just realized that. What is that to? I must be a couple systems behind. Let's fill up on deuterium and head what? What's that? The inhabitants known as Sicarians are practically rolling out the red carpet, inviting the crew to spend days relaxing on their world, promising a prime opportunity to boost morale and finally get some rest. Oh, we'll have to check that out. Captain, the trading outpost is broadcasting a subscript message advertising their wares. Should we trade with them? Go have a look. Let's get some uranium along the way. Trade 5 dilithium for 300 plus deuterium. Have an amazing Star Trek stream, Grey. I got to go and stream Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Peace out. See you later, buddy. Thank you for popping by. Let's hope I don't blow up Voyager. Yeah? Well, I need some food, but I also need dilithium. Go with that. Let's do a quick roundabout with the deuterium here. And then we'll head back to the Kazon Raider. Ooh. Five crew got injured. Nice. Alright. So we're basically full now. Let's grab some food, do a bit of R&R, and head back to the Kazon Raider. Hey, what's up, Sophie Goffett? Is it any good? Was debating if to buy. See, I like it. I like the whole resource management, the whole ship reconstruction, and like the fact you get to pick how you act with the story. It takes a little while to get used to it, where all your resources are, and once you get going. Yeah, I think if you like this type of game, I reckon go for it. Yeah. What's it? So during short leave, the crew discovers the Sicarians possess advanced space folding technology capable of sending Voyager over halfway to the quadrant. This may be the best opportunity to return home. Yeah, let's go with offer Federation knowledge and return for accessing the Sicarian technology. Okay, so the Sicarians value storytelling as a measure of character. In exchange for a copy of all the works of Voyager's library, they agree to trade. Their technology proves barely compatible with Voyager, only offering a slight increase in speed. So modified trajector matrix unlocked in the engineering tech tree. Nice. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I've been doing well. How about yourself? So I need engineering tech tree. You also have like a tech tree as well that you have to, you know, it's quite a lot of stuff to do in this game. Like I said, I quite like it. Where are we looking? Yep. Press the wrong button. Yeah, I've been good, thanks. Rip Cyberstan takeover on held. Yes, yeah, I don't think there was much we could do about that. The community didn't really, you know, sort itself out then. Good. Ah, okay, so begin research on that. Alright, so we have to go back, don't we? So we have to go there. How long is it going to take us to get? 12 cycles. We got enough. Yeah, well, it was all fun. Like when I was playing it. I know what you mean though, like, yeah, they did die for nothing. Ooh, yeah, let's have a look. Engineering level 2. Interphasic coil spanner. Cargo bay, modified, there you go. So increase impulse engine's flight speed within sources by 10%. Okay. Oh, you gotta do each one requires upgrade? Okay. Unlocks the ability to craft photon torpedoes. Yeah, it was good fun. I'm happy to fight bugs with the trident. It's good fun. Yes, I do like the trident. Oh yeah, let's upgrade the Busar collectors. I need to get like a nice stable source of deuterium for this. Yeah, I had issues though over the course of the old Cyberstan conflict with my computer. My Helldivers on my PC basically kept crashing and turning the computer off. So I had to kind of like, I went over to the Xbox. So I kind of like had to start again progression wise. It's kind of irritating. Yeah, but no, it's fun. I've got a few war bonds now on it. So what am I doing? Go to cargo bay. And then once we sort ourselves out, might be able to see if we can upgrade Vault Core. Vault Core is unlocked via tier 3. Okay. So we need 30 dilithium. My goodness. So we need duranium to upgrade that. Okay. Upgrades require lots of stuff. Right. Let's grab some food while we're here. How did people get sick? Oh, right. So some of the food made the people sick. I'm with it. I'm with it. Can't Neelix do anything about that? I might have to upgrade something in the science lab, which is researching. Okay. Okay, Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Let's continue. Captain, 2 Kazon Nistrum raiders approaching. They are hailing us. Open a channel. Kazon vessels. I am Catherine Janeway, Captain of the Federation starship Voyager. I am Kala, first mage of the Kazon Nistrum. What have you done to our ship? We responded to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. I demand to speak to him. We better not refuse the demands of a Kazon Nistrum mage, Captain. We should question the survivor first without outside influence. I demand to see my crew man immediately. Like I said, you get to choose story outcomes, and each outcome has a consequence. It changes the story going forward slightly. Well, let's just be hospitable for a minute. See, choice has consequences. Alright, we'll beam you over. Your crewman will recover, Mage Cullen. Few physicians could have achieved such a... I will take him back to my ship. I prefer he stay here. We found Federation technology on his ship, and I want some answers. Very well, Captain. At least allow me a moment with him. Yeah. A cold-blooded act. Janeway and the Doctor turn away, granting Cullen a moment of privacy with the injured crewman. A tense silence fills the room, broken only by the hum of the biomonitors. Suddenly, a faint rattle, the sound of sharp intake of breath. Janeway and the Doctor turn around. Cullen pulls a small device from the Kazon neck, quickly concealing it within his sleeve. Within seconds, the Kazon patient starts to shake violently, then he collapses. He's dead. What have you done? Me, Captain? He simply expired. Get off my ship. See? Meh. Janeway 208 team, get ready to recover the console. Keep your hands off our ship, or it will be considered an act of war, Captain. I'm trying to not get blown up before I sort myself out. It's like, keep the ship or let him take the ship. What do you think, chat? Do you think I should go all, you know, keep your hands, what? Go all Kung Fu? Alright, I'm gonna keep the ship, why not? Your choice is constant. I'm not going to argue with a captain who murders his own crew. Don't get in our way, Cullen. Your technology makes you brave, Captain, but you have only one ship. There will be 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't negotiate with murderers, Cullen. Janeway out. Janeway 208 team, get ready to recover the console. Okay, for now, I gotta do this next. Yeah. Let's go with that one. I need to level up Balana anyway. Alright, Captain, we're back on the radar, but the bridge entrance is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. What a weird coincidence. Blow the doors open. Unlock the doors mechanism. The door slides open smoothly, revealing the bridge beyond. The away team enters alert. Captain, the bridge has been tampered with. How do we proceed? Scan the room for remnants of bioelectrical signatures. Thoroughly check the room for traps. Let's do with traps. Critical success. The away team starts to comb every inch of the room, taking a closer look at the force fields, revealing a trap. They notice it just in time and are able to disarm it. Hey, I got some deuterium from that. Whoever was on the bridge didn't want us recovering that console. Use the expander to rotate the force fields away from the console. And the other one requires... well, I can't do it on that one. Success. The away team carefully rotates the force field. However, they discover the console is fused to its surroundings, marking removal a challenge. The console is fused to its surroundings. Suggestion, Captain. Disassemble the fused connection points. Recover only the essential parts. Use a phaser fire to sever the connection points. So that has a risk, but is doable. Success. The away team uses precise phaser burst to sever the fused connection points. The console is free, though not much to look at. The team returns to Voyager with the console. Yeah, XP. Console's recovered. Captain, it is indeed from Voyager. What was it supposed to be? Analyze the console. Analyze its purpose. Of all the things, it's a food replicator, or at least it was trying to be. We take replicators for granted, but imagine what it means to a culture that doesn't have this technology, or to us if we lost them. We're struggling with food choices ourselves, just like the Kazon. Just give them a replicator, show them how it works. It could smooth things over with Cullen. We need friends. Prime Directive. We cannot interfere with the technological developments of other cultures. And it's awfully convenient your suggestion we give away Federation technology, just like you were conveniently found in the cave with the Kazon loyalties. You're out of line, Carrie. I won't tolerate you questioning every Marquis's loyalty. Dismissed. It's literally just Seska that we're questioning here, because we know Seska's a Cardassian. Anyway. Benefit of hindsight, no. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah. Captain, we have a chance to show goodwill. We could offer Cullen some food. It may not be replicators, but it could build some trust. Well, I don't have 500 food to give, so... Yeah, you don't need to build trust with a murderer. Cullen missed his chance. Send them nothing. It is your decision, Captain, but remember, what we withhold now may weigh heavily on us later. Regardless, we can't ignore the fact that someone on this ship provided them with technology. Chakotay, you won't like to hear this, but Seska has made herself suspicious. However, Kerry points the finger at her a little too much. Captain, I propose a full investigation, which would require I suspend my other duties. Approve, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Nunez, Acting Chief of Security. With Tuvok currently unavailable, his duties as Chief of Security will be temporarily covered by Lieutenant Nunez. A non-nonsense military man, Lieutenant Nunez is always prepared for any contingency. He will make sure every security protocol is strictly observed, leaving no room for error. Lieutenant Nunez was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard the Voyager when it launched. His presence will issue a seamless transition. Okie dokie. So Tuvok is unavailable. And how long will that be? Well, there's literally nothing in this star system now, so... Available blueprints. He's in the science laboratory. Well, Kess can go there. Kess can go in the hydroponics. Well, batteries are full. I have repair teams standing by. I could open up another deck, but that means I'll use more power. Using power. Where is Science lab still researching the Busar collectors. Four remaining. Let's go back over to this one. Right. Okie dokie. Captain, I have completed my investigation. Doctor to the bridge. I've analyzed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. Oh, who would have guessed? I mean, this is crazy. Impossible. You want me to believe Seska, a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Marquis? Ensign Seska's being a Cardassian agent isn't as far-fetched as you might think. It is a common trick to use cosmetic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An unauthorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicated materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent. Thank you, Lieutenant. Summarize all clues again. Before I make up my mind, could you summarize everything we know, Lieutenant? Lieutenant Carey resents Lieutenant Torres' appointment as Chief Engineer. He may have attempted to frame the Marquis as traitors by providing technology to the Kazon. Yet it was Ensign Seska who was close to the Kazon inside the cave, providing a perfect opportunity for the transfer of materials. She readily suggests offering the Kazon a replicator, demonstrating a willingness to provide them with advanced technology. Furthermore, Ensign Seska is Cardassian, a Cardassian spy within the Marquis to be exact. While not conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Finally, both the transmissions from Carey Station and Seska's security code were easy finds. Was this a clumsy cover-up or a deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. Well, we know who the traitor is. I know what I need to do. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That ends today. Well, confront Seska. Ensign Seska, you are charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you have violated the Prime Directive. No, it's Carey. He's the one. He never trusted the Marquis. That's a bit bad. Bad acting. And he's using the team using this to frame us. Tell that to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principles. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Culling offered protection, and I made a decision. A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer Command XJL. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock. I'm all tangled. Alright. She's getting away. Her override transport in progress. Stop the transport. I can't, Captain. A security lockout is in place. Identified destination transport. What is the destination of Seska's transport? A Kazon vessel. It was getting ready to go to warp. And get ready to fight to stop Seska. Why not? Battle stations. Even with our superior technology, we are massively outnumbered, Captain. Do I go for a fight or do I let her escape? If I'm outnumbered, I don't really want to ruin the ship as I've just fixed it. What? Fight? You want to fight? Let's fight. Let's go for it. I'm not letting Seska escape, and I like a challenge. Ah, we got this. I think. Let's go with that one.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, so... go with offensive actions on the forward weapon.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Defend the port side.
Moving to defend the port side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
29 torpedoes left. I got this.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Boom. Victory. Yeah, screw you, Seska. Alright. Report. The Kazon Raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Cullen. Damn it. It is probable Seska and Cullen will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me throughout this whole traitorous affair. I realize my marquee comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Torres, I sincerely apologize. I now understand why the captain appointed you chief engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey, truly. I am pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our chief engineer and her new assistant chief engineer have a lot to discuss. I'm honored, Captain. I'm going to be counting on you, Carey. I'm not up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than my best. Yay! State of Flux complete. Congratulations, you completed the main mission, State of Flux. You can now move on to the next sector or remain in this one if you want to explore some more. Leave the sector will cause all active missions to be cancelled and all heroes currently marked as unavailable will be lost. Well, let's travel. Engage warp engines.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation under the sustained pressure of the Kazon Nistrum threat is exemplary. This unexpected resilience offers crucial protection against the ongoing threat of Kulla and Seska, a protection rendered necessary by my own deficiency. My oversight in identifying Seska's treachery was a significant operational failure. I tendered my resignation as Chief of Security to the Captain. It was refused repeatedly, an illogical decision I attribute to her evident emotional bias. Supplemental. Sensors detected an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The Captain intends to investigate, classifying the potential hazard as a welcome diversion. The human capacity for welcoming variables of unknown origin and potential threat remains to me an inexplicable phenomenon.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Seska, huh? Wasn't that a neat little surprise? Undercover agent running off with an intergalactic thug with bad hair and anger management issues? All we need now is a dashing hero to sweep in and save the day. A dashing hero that saves the day. No, seriously though. We've been playing cat and mouse with these Kazon for ages, and Kulla is nothing if not persistent. But we all know Seska's really the one pulling his strings. Give credit where it's due, she's good. Evil, but good. What's actually surprising is how well the crew's holding it together. No Starfleet versus Maquis brawl in the mess hall. Yet. Supplemental. Our sensors just picked up an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The captain wants to investigate this welcome diversion, and that's my cue. Voyager isn't going to steer itself into its next big adventure.
Alright, the crew grows increasingly homesick. It is more than just missing the Alpha Quadrant. There is a deep emotional weight that threatens to unravel our morale. I feel the strain in every corner of the ship. The journey tests not only our mission, but our very spirit as we press onward into the unknown. Well, let's quickly scan the star system before we do anything and check ship upgrades and ship stuff. Yeah. We are basically out of food. So there's quite a lot of deuterium here, so that's good. Alright, let's have a look at the ship. Let's have a look at tech tree. So the Bussard collectors are up and running. Yeah, and they collect 4 deuterium each cycle. Now granted, it's not a lot of deuterium. It's something though. It is something. Reduce initial building, upgrading, and repair times by 15%. Cargo bay level 2. Increase storage capacity for all resources by 50%. Deuterium plus 750, that's not bad. Food 750, geranium 75, and titanium 75, not bad. Modified trajector matrix. Increase impulse engines flight speed within solar systems by 10%. I don't really know what that means. Maybe it means we go less cycles between POIs. And increase the time that trade offers stay available for. I think what I'd do is I'd go with the cargo bay so we have more resources. And then I think that's what we need to do. Workshop currently has nothing to craft. Is Tuvok back? Yeah, Tuvok is back. That's good then. Oh, I can upgrade it as well. Missing technology. So I might have to actually investigate that. So increase crew capacity from 10 to 15, raising morale by 1 per cycle. Nice. Okay. So there's literally not much else I can do here in this stream, guys, as I don't really want to start the next mission already, as I'm doing an episodic playthrough. So, but I can build a shuttle, I suppose. Right. Okay. And we are low on food, so let's have a look. Emergency rations. That increases to 64. Oh, Jesus. Let's keep it on emergency rations for a minute. Just until we get some food. And then we can work that out. And hydroponics bay is growing 50. Maybe I need to get some more hydroponic bays. Oh, I could recruit an ally. Interesting. Upkeep is 30 per cycle. Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to be leaving that there, guys, for today's episode. Let me go back to shit thing. So we're over here. Well, so that's episode 2 complete. You know, State of Flux, where we learn about Seska and her betrayal and the fact that she's Cardassian. The next episode will be tomorrow for a couple hour stream for this next main mission. So we're going to do basically main mission per stream for the channel as well as the YouTube channel. But if you like the content, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit try that again. If you like the content, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment your thoughts about the game and my decisions, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube to help support the channel out. And if you're watching me on Twitch and you like the content, feel free to hit that follow button. I'm trying to get my followers up, so your support is greatly appreciated. I've been your host, Dr. McKay. Thank you all for watching me on this Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown journey. Live long and prosper, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Cheers and goodbye, and have a good rest of your day. Bye!